What is up, guys? We are back, and last time I left off with us choosing one of the houses to actually support. I think this is one we actually have to choose, and like I said in the previous video, I'm gonna go with the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small
one of the
talk.
things that
It's time to head back to the
kind of just made me choose them was the fact that they were blue. They had a nice shade of blue
time.
too. And then when I was doing a little research
They are in such a hurry.
on the
You
three
know,
houses, it
each
seems
of the
like
three
each
is
house will
more
give you like
esteemed.
different starters or different classes per se. So I think we have like the more tanky people. I think we're a more tanky faction. I believe what is it? What's that guy's name? Yeah, this guy, Claude. I think these guys have like more like swordsmen. I think this is like more balanced per se for like magic and melee characters or
Yes,
something.
I thought the same.
And then the other one with the girl typically I believe has more mages.
I may be sleeping,
But I will be doing like 3 playthroughs on this. You guys will just be seeing this one with the one I wanted to start off with, and we'll just be going through this story together. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you guys are Fire Emblem fans, you know, you can always put down in the comments like your favorite Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem character.
Part 1.
And for those that actually got three
Great
houses,
Tree
what house
Moon.
did you choose and why?
3 houses.
See, they even got like voice acting
The
for
icy
that
winds
cutscene
of the
or
Agma Mountains
little
have
template.
begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really
Yeah, I
is
like how they put
Fodlan in
in
a
effort
nutshell.
for these cutscenes.
The good and the bad.
like it or not,
Not too
we'll
many
be
people
there soon
appreciate it
enough.
in other games, but I do.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
He looks a little fancy. And she looks like she has every student crushing on her. But hey, as long as you teaching me properly, that's all that matters. And man, my character seems so damn short compared to his dad. Oh, that's the girl from that cutscene. I think she's the one that stabbed the hell out of the other guy.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
maybe it did.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay. Lady Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seiros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see.
Oh, damn.
My
Mama.
condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Do I tell her? Do I play hard to get? I'll just be silent. Nah. I guess I'll be nice for now. I don't know how,
A fine name indeed.
Oh, we got a little support thing from her.
From the bottom of my
Guess
heart,
it's good
I thank you for
did go for
saving
that
those
introduction.
students of the Officers' Academy.
So it really does
Gerald,
matter what dialogue choices
You already
make,
know
apparently.
what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seiros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seiros.
You're
I'm
the most
sorry I
powerful
dragged you
one,
into this.
Sir
Looks like
Breaker
I'll be
of
stuck here
Blades
for
or
a
Blades
while.
Breaker.
And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Guess I'm forced to work. Not as a servant. As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No.
Oh, she a flirt.
I'm not the one you're looking for.
She was
You
quick
can handle
to,
things from
to
here.
put that in there.
Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, don't worry, bro. Got my eyes out
It's you then?
for everybody.
So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I
Crest
wonder
Scholar.
if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm
Oh, most
Manuela.
definitely.
I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
See, I told y'all she a flirt. But let's not be surprised she's a physician, because she's a professor out here. Let's talk about you being a songstress.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Ooh, she feeling your boy too.
Perhaps you've heard
She
of
like
me?
that.
The Middle Franc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know?
No, sir.
Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of
Oh
Fargus.
man, that looks amazing.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House,
Oh, theirs looks
which is
pretty
for
badass
students
too.
of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say,
Kind of seems too convenient.
I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I
Oh,
suggest
so everybody's
you
gonna
try
be thrown
spending
off when
time
they
with
see
the
me
students.
walk in there and be
Some
like, aren't
odd
you close
ducks
in
in
our
that
age?
bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you.
Said
There
it's a
is
little
truly no
salty.
need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Ooh.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us
It
as
went
well.
MIA?
I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Yep, so they focus more so on magic, as you can see. Or maybe they're more ranged. But I think this is kind of like giving you insight on the various characters you can interact with, and then kind of also seeing like which of the 3 houses, like what they kind of focus on and specialize in per se. I think these might be like the Blue Lion. Yep, Blue Lion people. There's Dimitri doing his thing. Okay, that was a little extra. Alrighty, so we can move the camera with the right stick, zoom in and out, and then dash. Alright, so it's like 2 days before our birthday. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna have like some special thing going.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start,
Correct.
please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a
Alrighty.
favor of you?
Okay, we get 500 gold, and we get an iron sword. Alrighty. Let's talk with these guys first.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly,
Just a
we
little
had
bit,
someone
bro.
else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Sir, yes, sir. Even though you're not really cool with me. What is this? Oh, I actually have to click on that arrow. Okay. Thought I could just like walk to the door and have it loaded up. Okay. Okay. And we can zoom or change the map. Okay, I think I like that one for now. Hella people up in here. Okay, we're in the reception hall. Looks like there's one of the people we need to speak to.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir
Edelgard.
apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Yeah, I guess. Let's look at Casper just cause.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Okay, so you can see like the type of weapons he's good with and what type of enemies he's bad against, or enemies he's good against, or enemies he's bad against. Let's see, swap display. Okay, that just like zooms you in. I think I'll probably just do all that stuff like another time, with interacting with them. Let me talk with the guard. Can I talk with you guys? Or is it you that I can
Greetings.
talk to? Yeah.
Must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Okay, I like that attitude, bro. Let me see something real quick, actually. Because I definitely wanted to go on to, like, link up with whatever thing that online thing. Wondering if I can link to it, like, from the menu, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know what that means. Spirits of the Fallen will appear. Auto advance will be on. Subtitles, okay. Did I see something? Roster. Oh, so now you can go through like all, I guess you can have access to all your students. And that'll be kind of like how you decide on who you're gonna have working with you. Wait, do I still need to talk to you?
So, you've accepted a teaching. I am the prince. I wonder if you'll. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
I don't know why it popped up again. Or maybe it's just gonna keep it up till I talk to them all, maybe. Officers Academy, okay. This is decent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, did I pass him up, really? Didn't see you here, buddy.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Not in the moment, sir. But it looks like there's like hella people to have dialogue with. So
The Golden
all
Deer
those
House
that
is for
you can
students of the
interact
Leicester
with
Alliance.
have like the red
Our house leader is heir to
border.
the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Okay. I don't know if this like really increases our support or not with them.
Everyone's been talking
I
about
kind of
you.
want to just do this just to
Hilda
see, but I don't see any
Valentine
like hearts
and her
occurring
name
from these
is
dialogues, so I'm about to just like finish this one up and then
Edmund.
go look for Dimitri.
Are you joining the Knights of Seiros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
I bet you do.
What do you think?
Well, let's keep going to find Dimitri just chilling over here.
Please accept my
What's
apologies
good,
for the
bro?
other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Bladez, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Bladez.
Of course,
I'm
at
Bladez,
the
you
academy, I
Bladez.
am simply a student.
Squad.
And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Nah,
I
bro.
appreciate your effort.
So now I gotta go back to her to turn this quest. Oh, no, I don't have to go back to her. I already get the stuff. Yeah, we'll just return. Return real quick and see what's going on.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions,
Oh,
and the
this is one I
Golden
choose.
Deer. All so different. I
Thought I
hope
chose
you've made
earlier.
it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Alrighty. So, a house for students from the Adrestian Empire. Most of them use magic. Okay, now we're getting like better description of what each house holds. So, Adrestian has magic. Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Blue Lions, they have military arts that they excel at. And then we have our archers for the, I keep butchering that, the Leicester Alliance? Leicester Alliance, I don't know, I heard it earlier and it just like went through one ear and out the other. But like I said, I'm gonna go with the Blue Lions. Gotta go with the Blue Squad.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Yeah, plus we have some interesting looking characters in here too.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This
Girl,
is our newest professor.
Mind your
at the academy.
business.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop.
Ooh.
That is all.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
Nah, you good, girl.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is,
Thanks, Sylvain.
if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede.
Yes, said.
If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
Come on,
You don't have
Ingrid.
to force yourself if it's too difficult.
Get yourself together, girl.
You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
You guys are already trying to
Pardon
scrap
me,
with me?
But I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
So,
Your
do you know
Highness,
magic?
do
I
take
guess
care
Mercedes
not
knows
to
the
go
magic.
overboard.
You
I
worry
know he's
too
a
much
tank
to
or
do.
something.
I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain
I'm proud of
we'll
my
cause our
choice,
fair
actually.
share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
I wanted to get like some combat in this video, but doesn't look like I might be able to with all the dialogue. Okay, cavalries and flyers. That'll be clutch to get. New places to explore in the monastery. Okay, we received 1,000 gold from the church. Oh, we missed our birthday celebration.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests?
No,
Well,
I don't, bro.
Allow me
But
to
I
tell
saw,
you everything. Absolutely
Dimitri and them use it
everything
in
about
battle.
them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Yeah, do you think I got a
suspect as
crest,
much.
bro?
Yes, but we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I
Or if you can
said,
change up your crest
crests
throughout
are
the
passed
game.
down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest
like
usually
my pops.
presents itself, after all.
Yeah, do what you can do to find out, bro.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Okay.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible
why is
an
the game
as yet
messing up right here?
undiscovered crest has been detected? To think
It's getting all choppy
there
on
are
me
still
for some reason.
crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider.
What just happened?
You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.